the South Korean situation, political turmoil, and the impact on the markets, what are you telling clients to do here?
Well, we're interpreting it more as a political crisis than perhaps an economic one. Certainly there is an end game, I think, in sight regarding the political instability, and no doubt that will play through in the first quarter or so of next year. But it seems to me that the market, perhaps not shrug off, but certainly is looking through this crisis and focusing more on earnings. The risk from a market perspective, of course, is that the Korean discount becomes even more discounted. That is a concern we have. But certainly there is value in this market, and it's one that, ironically, given the backdrop, is being explored quite seriously by a number of parties, our client base including. So it's an area that we're focusing on quite closely, but clearly this volatility around the political backdrop is something that we need to consider very seriously. But also the broad value of Korea as a proxy AI is something also that we can't overlook.
That you can't overlook. So we had a guest last week, Bhaskar Lakshmi Narayan, who said that never let a crisis go to waste. And so for domestic investors, this could be a buying opportunity. Is that what you're seeing play out right now in the market with the rebound in the won as well as the equity markets? Because while there might be this political uncertainty playing out, long-term people don't expect, or investors don't expect, for it to meaningfully change the course of the economy.
No, exactly. This is why we describe it more as a political crisis than an economic crisis. I mean, from an international investor perspective, there are all kinds of constraints that prevent investors from participating meaningfully in the local onshore market. Of course, we're all aware of that and the ways that we can gain exposure to it. But clearly, Korea's tech story is extraordinary, and its future as a provider of hardware and software is undiminished. And for those investors that believe in that medium and long-term story, clearly there are opportunities to explore.